Ben Folds in concert.
It's about a 2-hour drive from here, so we're getting gas and then we'll be right on time.
I've got, probably like 30 minutes left. I'm happy that I'm not driving on the highway because I don't like driving on the highway. I don't even want to say it, but I mean the interstate. I don't like driving on the interstate. I've seen Ben Folds before, like almost 2 years ago, I would say, and it was awesome. That was a little closer. I think it was like only an hour that time, and it's like 2 now. Because it's in Ohio. And this is his, I don't know the name of the tour exactly. I think it's called Ben Folds and a Piano. Last time I went, it was the Paper Airplanes tour, and that's like everyone got a piece of paper, wrote their song request on it, and like threw it on the stage. That was super cool. And I don't really know a lot of his songs. I know his songs from, he wrote the Over the Hedge soundtrack, every single song. And, you know, honestly, go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's a whole bop, okay? You just got, you know, that's how I know him. And I know, like, one other song from him. But last time I went, it was just so inspiring, just being in that room with all those people who appreciate music like that. Like, you know, he didn't have a whole band with him. It was just him and a piano. And it was just really cool. Like, the energy in the room was, like, I don't know, it was different than any other concert I've ever been to. It wasn't just like a rock concert. It was people who genuinely appreciated music and seemed to really appreciate Ben and what he's done for music. Like, he's just an amazing songwriter, and I know he teaches songwriting classes. He mentioned that in the last concert, and like, I don't know, he's just he's amazing at what he does, and I think you could just feel like everybody appreciate him so much. It wasn't just about, I don't know, getting drunk and partying at a concert. It was literally about the music and about just how amazing he is at his craft and what he does. It was just super cool, and so of course I'd want to do it again. It was on my ticket. I got an amazing ticket. I feel like you get better tickets when you're not, it's just me, so I don't need two next to each other, and so I feel like you get a better price that way. So I think my ticket was like $62. And then, you know, you're gonna have to pay for parking and stuff. But, like, that's really good if you ask me. I think last time it was probably, like, $72, I think. And then I didn't have to pay for parking last time. Last time I went, I got off work, picked my car up from the shop. And on my way home, my serpentine belt, just charred. It just, like, sliced itself in half. It was really weird. Like, you could hear it was a gradual, and then it was done. So I was stranded on the side of the road. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Like, I literally have to be at this concert in a few hours, like 2 hours. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of time. And so my belt busted, and this sweet guy, I was on a country road, and he, pulled over, and he was like, we towed my car back to my house with tow straps, and like, that was really scary, but I mean, I'm alive, and my car is still fine. But, oh yeah, so I went that night, towed my car home, and I was like, I gotta hurry, I gotta get back for this concert. And I went to the auto store and bought a belt and got all nice and greased up. My engine is disgusting, greased literally up to my arms, the top of my arms. It was crazy, but I went home, I took a shower, got all the oil off me, and I'll be darned if I didn't get to the place, where the concert was, and the second my tush touched the seat, they said, all right, everybody, welcome to the stage, Ben Folds. It was like perfect. It was like, so, you know what I
In this time of introspection, on the eve of my election, I say to my reflection, criticize me, and my ex-wives all despise me, trying to put it all behind me, but my redneck past is nipping at my heels.
I figured
I walk is the perfect time to talk about the concert last night. It was very cool. I got there and the theater is just beautiful, and I don't know, it's just like fun being in that kind of environment, period. Like, I don't know, it's just pretty. And the opener, Lindsay Kraft, she was really cool. The whole time I'm sitting there, though, I thought she was like my age, maybe a little older. And then Ben gets on there later and she's like, yeah, well, you know, Lindsay's 40. And I was like, 40? Crazy. Also, she's doing a musical or a play that she wrote in New York City, and Ben's going to be playing on the music part of it, which is really cool. He's going to be playing in the background. He played drums for her in some of her songs, which was cool. So her performance was really cool, very inspiring. Oh, hi Birdie. This inspired me to write for my songwriting, which is really cool. Gonna get out some new beats coming soon. Anyways, so the concert was really cool. Would recommend you should go if they're coming near you. Go see the play or musical or whatever it is. I'm sorry, I don't know the difference in New York City. But anyways, that's it for now. That's my review. That's Janie's review of the concert. 10 out of 10. Okay. Moped.